Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome in. Welcome into Clicking Bricks, episode 19. Wow, 19 episodes. That's a lot of episodes. Welcome in,
That's a
everyone.
lot.
Welcome in,
Yeah.
chatters. Yeah, welcome in, chatters, both in the live stream and in the replay gang. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, replay gang. Yeah, this is Clicking Bricks, episode 19. Today, we're going to be talking about Lego prices. They're too damn high. Yeah, we're going to be
They're too
talking
damn
about that.
high. Oh, whoops.
Yeah.
Also, I have to apologize ahead of time. I do not have the filters and everything on my microphone. You will hear everything, including every sip of drink I take or thing I knock over. And I do have a clacky keyboard. You will hear that too. Unfortunately, I'm still working on the new system, so I apologize now ahead of time.
Yes, but yeah, Amberlia is back in the Lego room. She's back, and yeah. So we'll be talking about Lego prices. We'll be talking about the news and various things that are going on. We'll be talking about the movie segment, my "How have you not seen that" segment, where I watch a movie that I haven't seen before. And this month was Moana, so we will get into that. Uh,
Okay, so I have to.
yes.
Wait. We should do the
Oh yeah.
what
Yeah.
what is
I got
what
it.
is it?
I
We
got it. I got
small
it.
talk. There it is. Oh my god, I
Yeah, small
couldn't
talk. Yeah,
remember.
let's welcome in
Yeah.
everybody as well.
Um. Yeah. Also, I I have to contend with spiders in here because it's been a while. Oh,
Oh
ew,
boy.
ew, ew, ew. I'm sorry. There's like, ooh, oh,
No spider.
yuck,
Mm-mm.
yucky, bad. I'm not a fan.
Yes, PBJ, welcome in. PBJ was here before the stream started.
Yes,
Indulgent, welcome in. Good to see you. Hi, Indulgent.
yes.
Indulgent turned me into a frog earlier, so there you go. Because I hydrated her, because I got her to hydrate.
Nice.
Opog,
Yeah.
Greg, Josh, welcome in, everyone. Organized.
Yes.
Hello, everybody.
Hello. Hello. There we
Yeah,
go. I'm trying to grab all the things there.
and Tolan Guard, welcome in as well.
Hello. Welcome.
Yeah,
Welcome.
all the
Yeah.
all the fun people popping in.
Lurking on your drive home? No problem. We
Drive
appreciate the
safe,
lurk. Thank
organized.
you.
Yeah. Yeah,
It was
Indulgent turned me into a
glorious.
frog. Yeah.
Glorious. That's
Yeah, I'm
that's
sure it was
fantastic.
Indulgent. Yeah, we've been
All right.
having hydration wars, yeah. All kinds
Oh,
of
sorry. I know you. Oh my God, you probably hear every single freaking movement of this stupid thing. Sorry. This has been a thing. So, like, okay, I'm sorry you're going to hear this, but I had to attach this weird thing to my microphone and stuff to use this thing. It's got phantom power and all this craziness. Don't know what's happening.
Yeah. Brooks, for whatever reason, any comments that starts with an exclamation point is not popping up in the restream chat, but I see them on my phone. So Brooks is lurking, and KO is
Oh,
here as
thank you for
well.
the lurk. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they aren't popping up, but I see them.
Lurking.
I see all.
You see all.
I see all. I'm watching you
Fantastic.
all.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah. So how have you been, Amberlia? What have you been up to?
Oh my gosh. Like, you know, I want to have summer break. I want to have a summer break. I I I have not, unfortunately, like I have, like, as you can see, this is my first time in like I think 2 months being in the Lego room even for one of these. Um and it's it yeah, no, I don't even know. It's just been crazy. I still haven't built this.
Oh,
So,
viewing.
you know, bought that when it first came out. I was going to get the How to Train Your Dragon and another set, but we ended up getting my kiddo uh Andrea's Mansion, that
Ooh.
$200 friend set.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Sisu, hello.
Hey, Jisoo.
Um, and I sacrificed. I sacrificed Lego for me. And okay, this is like, I think it's 17 bags. She sat
Mhm.
down and finished it in one day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
There was no.
that's amazing.
I'm like, "Are you hungry? Do you need a break?" Like, "I'm gonna finish this today." And I was just like, "Okay, okay." And yeah,
Was
she
she
busted through.
yeah. Was she building fast?
I mean, I don't wouldn't call it fast, but more diligent.
Mm.
Oh, Zisu, you are gonna regret not buying it because that thing is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. It is
Yeah, that looks great.
it is gorgeous. It is, I mean, I can't have friend sets because of my kid, you know. But like that one is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. There's KO. Well, okay,
Heck
that didn't
yeah.
help.
That's a bunch of emotes.
Yes.
Okay, eating all the sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. So what about you,
Exactly.
TJ?
Oh, I've been up to my usual shenanigans. I don't remember if I showed off the complete build on the last Cooking Bricks episode, but I'm gonna show it now. The Fire Knight mech is complete with display stand. Look at this thing. This thing is
Wow.
awesome.
That's
That's the
amazing.
fig. The fisherman fig likes to fall off the way he's posed.
Mm.
But yeah, look at that. Look at that cape. Brilliant. Some people, Matt Brooks, have been calling this a pole and calling this mech a pole dancer, but we're not gonna
I
comment
see
on
it.
that. Yeah,
Oh my gosh, I
no,
totally see it.
but that's a weapon. It's a weapon. It's just being stuck in the
No,
thing's
I
mouth.
no, it looks like they're getting ready to like do like yeah, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
I see it.
yeah, yeah. So I built this, and then I've also been working on a non Lego set, a Lumi brick set. Um, I have the box here because
Oh,
the actual build is on the other side of the room. I've been working on the bamboo house, which is very cool. So far, it's been a good build, and yeah, I'm only through bag 3. Wow, wow, Josh, wow. But yeah, that's been a good build. Different, not Lego, but good. And yeah, and I've also been creating a disaster in my room. I have a fish. I think we saw that last time, which is just up there. But yeah, there's just a disaster area of all over the place.
it's true. You can't unsee it once you see it.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. There's just been so much face palming. I spent like I was on Wilbrick's production stream the other day, minifig mindset, and I was just doing this like every 10 minutes or whatever, just face palming at whatever random comments were coming. Yeah, it was fun. But yeah, that's what I've been up to, and just yeah, just having random Lego stuff. Slowly working through the backlog. I have a sizable backlog now. Oh, I should talk about this. I went clearance hunting. This thing's
oh, and
all
just a
over.
note for Indulgent Girl, I'm not showing the chats with the emojis because they don't show up, but we are fully enjoying them in the chat. So just
Oh
so you
yeah,
know.
yeah. Indulgence the best with the emotes. But yeah, I picked up this recently, the Arc Dragon of Focus. This is so I found this at Meyer for 30% off,
Wow.
plus $11 off in M Perks, which brought it to a total of 41% off, which is a very good deal. And so now it's in my collection. And I'm pretty much caught up with Ninjago sets now. The only current one that I'm missing is the Guardian Dragon, which just came out. Also, that just came out too, but yeah. And then I bought some other stuff, not for
Oh my
myself,
God.
other people.
I'm just
So
gonna leave you here.
this was 30% off. This is for PBJ. Because PBJ wanted one of these on discount. I considered this myself, but decided it was best to leave it. And then for Bricklock, I picked up not one, but two of these downtown streetcar sets. Because Bricklock wanted two. So, yeah. Also 30% off on each of these. Very good deal. So, if you live in an area with a Meijer, check your Meijer. Because it's a very good deal. Also, pro tip: if a Meijer lists something is out of stock, there is a chance that it's still in stock, but they've clearanced it, so it doesn't show up on the online stock. Something to keep in mind. The Guardian Greg, no, that dragon would have to look a lot more grumbly to be the Guardian Greg. I would say it'd have to be a purple dragon too, but Greg doesn't like purple anymore, apparently.
What's wrong with purple?
I don't know. Greg just gave up purple, relinquished it to
Oh.
Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh
So,
yeah. Yeah.
oh, go ahead. I didn't want to.
No.
Do you need big screen
And
still? Because, like, do you have
no.
more? Are you
No.
sure?
That's it.
Are you positive?
I'm
Like,
positive.
should we just leave you on big screen for like the first 20 minutes
No.
of our stream?
No.
Like,
No. I think I'm
here
done.
I have
I
like
don't think
nothing, and
I
like
showed the
you're just like,
BDP
oh,
set
this
last
and
time.
this.
So, and also now that I'm thinking of it, a Guardian Greg would be made out of Duplo anyway. Hi, Greg.
I don't know what that means.
Because Greg loves Duplo. Duplo Dynasty. But Smile seems sus. Anyway. Yeah, no, there's nothing else. There's nothing else for me to flex today. I don't think. I hope not.
Are you sure?
I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a sec just in case.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of looking around. There's nothing else there. I don't see anything else. Yeah,
Hold on a second.
there's nothing. Yes, Indulgent. I
What
was.
is? Oh, okay. I was trying to figure out. I don't know if you can hear it because again, I want to apologize again. I do not have like the mic set up to like cancel out noise and stuff because I've just barely got this thing working, this new setup, and I don't have like the compressors and everything on it yet. I was trying to figure out why I could hear bass booming, and it's because my kid is watching K-pop Demon Hunters again on Netflix.
Oh.
Her
Yeah, I heard about that.
favorite new movie right now.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
watched that, but I've heard about it. News of its existence has reached me, which is pretty good for me. Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, Indulgent does have a point. I did keep that bamboo house hidden for a month and a half. Didn't tell anyone that I bought it. Well, I told a few people. I think I told you, Amberlia, and I told PBJ and a few other people. But yeah, I revealed it the other day on a pop-up stream, and I was like, I'm just gonna build this. Why not?
Nice.
Yeah, it's a glorious movie.
I mean, I only caught like the end of it. There is this weird looking demon cat that's sort of cute but creepy at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So before we get into it, a little bit more small talk because like I finally finished Smallville.
Mm-hmm.
And odd sounds like the castle sets being oh my gosh, can you hear it? Can you guys hear it? Because my
No, I
microphone
can't.
sucks.
I can't hear it. I can't hear
Okay.
it. I think we're okay. We can't hear King's Rule dropping every castle set in existence.
Okay. Okay. There's some interesting stuff. He may be rebuilding his castle because it didn't make the move. but I finally finished Smallville because I
Mhm.
am ramping up for Superman. And I have to say, I loved it. I didn't think I would. Um, but I did. I absolutely loved it. I was ugly crying like the last like 2 or 3 episodes. And yeah, no, I loved it. I loved it. Um, oh wait, let's see here. Oh, very good story. Yeah, the animation. Yeah, it seems nice what I've seen so far. Um, let's see. Maybe for today, you should have changed the scroll to TJ flexing. You know,
As a
n-
Is that a new
yeah,
segment that
yeah.
we need? Is just the TJ
We
flexing? I don't.
do. We need TJ flexing for sure.
Yeah, I
And the
mean,
soundtrack.
there's
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, yeah. There
Uh,
there would be more flexing if the next thing had showed up yet, but it hasn't shipped, and we'll
let's
get into
see.
that.
Review for Superman as well. Yeah, I've heard. I've got my tickets. I'm gonna see it Thursday night. I am so beyond excited. I um I am a Superman girl, so I can't wait. Um I am I'm actually now watching the Superman and Lois, which is not it's not as good as Smallville, but I'm just like on a Superman kick right now, just getting
Yeah,
everything I
I
can before the movie.
yeah,
Um, oh,
I
OPOC, there's not let's see, well, it's just
yeah,
it says
it's
flex
it's
tape.
that's flex.
There we go.
Here, I've got it
There we
here. I've got
go.
it here. It's fine. Yeah, I've
Yeah.
I've heard decent things about Superman and Lois. I heard it was pretty good.
Small intro clip for TJ. Oh my gosh. Josh, yes, please. That would be fantastic. Yeah, no, so I'm totally I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait. So
Yeah,
there you have it.
I'm looking into seeing Superman in theaters. So I'm interested. I haven't seen. I don't even remember what the last DC movie saw in theaters was. So,
Yeah. And I unfortunately, well, not I mean, I
KO, I've had this since 2018. This is never getting opened. Never. I'm
yeah.
keeping it forever. If I can get it signed by Phil Swift, I will. But I don't know if that'll ever happen.
Um I am also gonna be seeing I hadn't planned on it, but my daughter really wants to see Fantastic Four. So
Hmm.
we'll be seeing that too.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking about that as well because I was seeing the trailers and it looks kind of good. But that may just be a movie that I wait for it to show up on streaming.
Yeah. I do
So,
find it so let's segue into Lego. I find it interesting that I haven't seen any new Superman sets at all.
yeah.
Um
I mean,
they have like one Fantastic Four set, right?
yeah. Yeah, so no Superman sets. We got that little Superman mech set, but that's just like a comic book set. It's not based on
Yeah,
anything from the movie.
that's not the new yeah,
Um,
yeah.
and yeah, we had the one Fantastic Four set. Let me see if I can pull it up.
I mean, I what I'm hoping is that they were keeping so much close to the vest that sets couldn't be made, and that will get them after the fact. That's what I'm
Yeah,
really hoping for.
yeah, they've gone back and they've done other stuff before. So let me see if I can hold on. That's not right.
Of the
Hold
mutant
on.
dinosaur concept, that's fair, but there's some people, for some people, like, they just love the Jurassic movies.
Yeah, this is the Fantastic Four set. That's uh that's released. That's already released. It's already released June
Yeah.
4th. In fact, I think I saw somewhere on like a Reddit post, maybe PBJ sent it to me. People were already finding this on clearance at Meyer. Like
Wow. Well,
there
it's been
were
out
a
for a
few
while,
stores.
hasn't it?
No, this came out June 1st.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
then it got, like, leaked a long time ago because I
Yeah,
feel
it
like
got
I
leaked
saw it a
before
long
then,
time
but
ago.
yeah. Yeah, so you got Galactus here and you got the four Fantastic Four minifigs. Mr. Fantastic does have a different torso than the rest, but other than that, they're
Yeah,
yeah,
I've
they're the
never
same.
been into the Fantastic Four, so
Yeah,
I
neither
just
have I. I mean, I've never been
you
into
know.
Marvel as much, mostly just the MCU, but from what I saw, it looked good.
You
Yeah.
found it a month early before release?
Yeah, PBJ just finding everything. Yeah.
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 Yeah, I mean, I like I said, I'm just assuming that they've kept things so close to the vest that
Yeah.
we'll see sets after the movie comes out.
Yeah, we could always see more. I mean, we'll talk about it a little bit later with some of the Marvel sets coming out because we're gonna talk about those with our topic. But
Mhm.
Lego's been going back and remaking sets based on older movies. They've it we didn't get a set based on Iron Man when it first came out because Lego didn't do Marvel sets until 2012. But they went back and they did the Ironmonger set, however many years ago that was. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool. Nodak?
welcome in, Nodak. Yeah, that'd be cool to make him look more like a minifig rather than a mech. Yeah, yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah. So, interesting tidbit. What I heard is that so that the rights to Fantastic Four didn't go back to Marvel, that's
Hmm.
why we got the last really bad movie because it's like use it or lose it with the rights.
Yeah,
Um and so that was how we ended up with like a really bad one.
yeah,
like
the
because
2015
the one
Fantastic Four.
before sadly with Julian McMahon who recently passed away, he had I think played Doctor Doom. Like I saw that Fantastic Four. I think
Yeah.
it's the one with Jessica Alba. Is that the one with Jessica
Hmm.
Alba? I think so. Um and it's Captain America is in it, right? Like uh
Yeah, yeah. Chris Evans
and
is
yeah,
the
like
Human
that was I
Torch. Yeah,
remember that being a fun movie, but yeah, the one before my understanding is that it was a use it or lose it, and so they just put something out there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's our Fantastic Four set coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen a Fantastic Four movie before. So
No.
if I were to go in and watch Fantastic Four, that would be my first live action exposure. I don't really keep up with much of the Marvel comics, but I've kind of been keeping up with the current event that they've been going on, the whole I think it's One World Under Doom thing, because in the comics, Doctor Doom has become the Sorcerer Supreme, and now he's
Cool.
trying to save the world, or save the world, and he's done a whole bunch of stuff, and
Yeah.
it's yeah, very it's interesting, and I've kind of been following along.
Well, should we transition?
Yeah, let's transition. Let me do the thing.
Nice.
Stand by. Stand by. All right, there we go. So we're going to start off with the news. Start off there. So let me get this pulled up. And we actually need the caption. There we go. So, starting off the news with this isn't necessarily, I mean, it depends on care about. This is more news for everyone because it's current and it's deals and it's going on. It's like the equivalent to a releases. Is We've got Insider Days going on for Lego. So there's lots of promotions and things. That did not happen, KO. Don't lie to Nodak. Um, yeah, we've got lots of promotions going on from Lego, so we're going to tell you all about them. The African Savannah Diorama is available with purchases of $150 or more, insiders only. And you also have an ice pop tray that's purchases of $65 or more on City, Classic, Creator, Duplo, Friends, Dreams, and Ninjago.
I'm sorry. Those are just so random.
Yeah, it's very random. This is our latest in the nature diorama series. There's been two others. There was the coral reef, and there was I don't remember what the other one was called, but it's the one that I have too. Is the one that I don't remember the name of, but Yeah. So those are available. Also, currently, there is double points on any of the following themes: City, Creator, Dreams, Friends, Ninjago, Duplo, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Wednesday, Wicked, and Classic. So,
Oh,
yeah.
figures. Like right after I spend $200 on Friends, or right,
Well, yeah.
whatever.
Well, if you bought it directly at the Lego store or Lego.com, you could potentially call up Lego customer service and ask for extra points. You could.
No, I'm
They
way
probably
too
would.
lazy
Lego
for
customer
that.
service is usually pretty nice.
Yeah, I'm way
So,
too lazy for that. No.
and Clever Pig, welcome in.
Yes, welcome.
Good to see you. So yes, so that's the promotions, but that's not all that's going on. There's sales on specific sets, and US specifically, there's times 4 points on a few sets. We're going to talk about the US deals, but check if you're not in the US, check lego.com, check your region, see what's going on. Nodak, I don't control the deals. Ask PBJ. Ask PBJ. All right. We'll cover the times 4 points first. So
Are
this
there
is
no, wait, are there no, I was just looking, I was just going to look. Are there no good Amazon Prime Day deals
I mean,
for,
there are
no,
some
for
decent
Lego?
deals, but
No. Hmm.
there's some
Okay,
decent
just
deals, but
checking.
not a whole lot.
I was actually like bringing it up. I was going to go look.
I think other countries have gotten better deals. But yeah, so times 4 points on these 5 sets. This big Mercedes-Benz G500 Technic set, the Porsche 911, Fountain Garden, French Cafe, and Williams Racing FW14B and Nigel Mansell. Minimal? Yeah, I looked, there's not too many. Yeah, nothing for
Hmm.
PBJ. Yeah. Yeah, so these 5 sets are times 4 points, which is basically the equivalent of 20% off whatever the set is, except you can't
So
use it right away, you have
these
to save it for later.
these are the sets they need to get rid of.
Yeah, I'm guessing, like, some of these sets came out this year, so some of these sets are fairly new, so maybe they're not doing so well.
That's what
Like,
I mean. Is there
I'm sure
like, yeah.
this one isn't doing well because it was on sale at Costco. So,
Mm.
no reason to buy it from Lego if you can get it for, like, 60 or $50 from
Oh
Costco.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Fab.
Hello.
Good to see ya.
Hello,
Welcome
Fab.
in.
Hello. Lovely to see you. Sorry, I got excited. We don't often have Fab with us.
Ooh, really? Walmart had the big Encanto house for 60% off up here. You
What?
nice.
Oh.
Nice. Yeah, yeah. Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I think like right before the stream started, they put the Up House at 54% off on Amazon, which is a
Yeah.
good deal. So that's out there. But yeah, so that's our 5 times 4
Um,
points.
sorry,
Yeah,
Kale,
there's a little bit of mic feedback, but it's
on
okay.
mine.
Yeah, I think so.
What from? Oh my gosh.
But there's also sets that straight up get sales. Have to be an insider to take part in these sales, but there are sales.
Oh, well, thank you for saying hi.
Yeah, thank you for popping in, Fab. We really appreciate it. But yeah,
And
so we
again,
have
I apologize about the microphone. Like I said, this is a brand new setup and it's not quite working. Um, happened
yeah,
after you finished speaking for, oh,
yeah,
okay. Well, maybe
yeah.
we should keep this one short if my sound's not working well, or I can jump off and let you finish, TJ, if it's bad.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Oh, Clever Pig. That's because it was on a deal instead. We're gonna get to that in a moment. So, 12 sets have offers in the U.S. Starting with the Daily Bugle, which is already on back order. I believe 280 is 20% off this set. So, or 25% off rather. So $70 off or 25% off, which is a really good deal on that set if you haven't picked it up and you want to. It's good and it's versatile. It doesn't have to just be Marvel. Um, Amazon only had one set you wanted, so we got it. The Creator 3-in-1 Cozy House. Oh, nice. That's a good deal. I've seen that on deal in a few places. That's a good deal.
Yeah.
The Motorized Lighthouse, which is 225 rather than 200, which is a good deal there. I don't remember all the percentages offhand, so yeah. This NASA Apollo lunar roving vehicle for $176, it looks like, instead of 210. Yeah, the Milky Way Galaxy for 160 instead of 200. I know that's 20% off,
That's a
which is
great parts pack.
yeah, that's great. Uh, the Viking Village, 25% off, 97.49 instead of 130. I will admit, I caved. I bought it.
You did?
I bought it. I also used up $50 in insider points to help pay for it as well because I wasn't earning any extra points on this purchase, so it made sense to
Yeah.
use points. Yeah. So yeah, that I've got that coming in the mail eventually. We have the Over the Moon set for 82.49 instead of 110. We have the Blacktron Renegade for 80 instead of 100, which is a good deal. I'm really tempted by this, but I need to leave it alone. I want to get a third copy, but now is not the time. I also still have the second copy unbuilt in my backlog. So, yeah. Yeah. And then the Walt
Oh,
Disney Tribute camera
okay.
is
I'm mad about that.
75.
I'm mad
Yeah.
about that because my cat just knocked mine over and it came
Oh.
apart. Yeah, no. I've banished him from my office now. I'm so mad.
Yeah. 75 instead of 100. The Castle Bed and Breakfast, very good friends set for 80 instead of 100. That's on back order. Why does
Yeah, it
Light
is.
Village is on back order? Yeah. And you also get double points on this purchase too, because it's a friend set. This is another one you get double points on. Beekeeper's House and Flower Garden for 72 instead of 90, which is 20% off. Another good looking set. Good looking friend set right there. And then 2 Animal Crossing sets. What is that? $60 instead of
Which
80 for KK's concert at the Plaza.
and those are
And
both retiring, right? This year
I
at the end
believe
of the year.
so. Yeah. And this one is 60 instead of 75 for Nook's Cranny and Rosie's House. I'm pretty sure I've seen these for better deals at Meyer, but Meyer isn't everywhere, unfortunately. Yeah. But yeah, those are the 12 sets. Those are the deals that we've got here. Yeah.
So
So good.
is it a coincidence that this is happening during Amazon Prime?
Of course not.
No,
It's not a coincidence. Lego's trying to compete.
of course.
Yeah. Amazon, Lego, Walmart, Target. You could even make an argument that Meyer's trying to compete, although they started running their clearance before everyone else.
Mhm.
But that's, and that's only in stores anyway, so not as big of a reach.
You know what? I agree, Nodak.
It is not make believe. Nodak, come to Brick World Chicago and I'll take you to a Meyer. I'll show you it's real.
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, good deals, good stuff. So yeah, that's our deals talk. There is, there's other stuff out there on the other websites, Amazon, Target, Walmart, different places you can find different deals depending on what you're looking for. Um, so yeah, what you really have to do is check the different websites and keep an eye out for everything. Because if you're after something, you gotta look. Only if you floss. Oh my goodness, no, Dak. I'll floss in the mire. How's that? I'll take you to a mire and then I'll floss there. Lighthouse is really tempting, but since I just got the Renegade Medieval Town Square, I had to pass. Fair enough. Organized. Yeah, I think Medieval Town Square was 180 on Walmart's website as opposed to 230, which is the retail price, which is a good deal. Yeah. Yeah, the KK set was 45. Yeah, I don't remember if I've seen that 50% off at Meijer. I think I've at least seen it 30% off. Yeah, you gotta check Walmart, Fab. April, welcome in, being April. Good to see ya. Welcome
Hello.
in. Yeah, we're just we're covering all the deals that are going on. Wow. Who's that a ban? Who are you trying to ban, PBJ?
Yeah, what's going on?
Maybe Nodak for saying Meyer isn't for saying Meyer is
Oh,
make believe.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for the deals. We do have a couple other news and things to talk about. This is very recent news. So there's a Friends live action musical special coming in 2026.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No. No.
Yeah. Yeah. So Lego announced today that award-winning director and producer Kenny Ortega will serve as executive producer for its first ever live-action television project, a Lego Friends musical special, set in the beloved world of Heart Lake City. Filming will commence in London this August. The exciting new special is set to release in 2026. So, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, my kid is gonna lose her mind.
yeah.
Oh my
Wow,
god.
Nodak. Yeah, yeah. So I'm curious to see what they're gonna do.
Wait, what is gonna be that thing?
What, this clever pig? No, this will be good.
No, it's gonna be
I'm open.
adorable.
I'm
It's
open
not
to
for
it.
you. It is for my daughter.
Yeah, it's for the kids. And I'm curious to see how this will do. So yeah, well, I'm sure we'll see more information about this next year when it eventually shows up, and we'll talk about it when it releases. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, yeah, it's good stuff.
My
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah. Um, Amberla, I think the mic feedback is starting to get a little worse. Not sure what's up with it. Oh, this is true, PPJ.
Mm,
Musical is for Greg too. It has dolls in it, and we know that LOL Lego Greg B loves mini dolls.
okay, I'm gonna drop for a minute, and TJ, I'm gonna let you continue on, and see if I can
Okay,
pick out the mic stuff.
I have Ninjago piece counts to yap about next. So yeah. Okay, so Amber Lyle will be right back, and hopefully we can get the mic stuff fixed. Just remember what I said about live action Friends. Remember your smart friend Clever Big told you so. Wow. Maybe Greg is starring in the musical. That'd be a sight to behold. No deck. Yeah. And Greg, hi. Sorry, Greg. But yes, we have Ninjago 2026 piece counts. All kinds of cool stuff here. So the two smallest sets, the two spinners, that's nothing surprising there. Those are spinners. They're gonna have two figs, which is really good. So nothing really in there. Kai's Dragon Mech Battle Pack, 85 pieces. That's gonna be a $10 set. Small little cheap set that's affordable. Cole's Mission Mech and Dragon Zane. Looks like that'll be 30 euros, so it could be 35 dollars. 364 pieces. That's pretty good. Greg is Mini Doll Mafia. Wow. Wow. Duplo Dynasty and Mini Doll Mafia. All right, and the next for the Ninjago stuff, a lot of this is just like, so a few of these are just like the standard Dragons Rising Season 4 sets. Ninja Dragon Ryu's Battle, 347 pieces. Jay's Transforming Car, 387 pieces. We can speculate that those could be anywhere from 30 to $50, depending on what's in it, what size of pieces are used, and all those things. Uh, Dragon of Life, was that one in Dragons Rising? It could potentially be one of the Source Dragons. We don't know yet, Zizu. We don't know. And if it is the Source Dragon of Life, we haven't actually seen that in dragon form yet. We've just seen the icon. So who knows? The Ninja Vehicle Battle at the Treehouse, 642 pieces. That could be $60, but I'm thinking it's gonna be more like 80. I think 80 is a good estimation for that because it's gonna have a vehicle, it's gonna have a treehouse, lots of big parts, I'm assuming. And some of their vehicles have been a little pricey lately. So yeah, we don't know. Four weapons blacksmith. This will be I think $100 or 90 pounds, 12.59 pieces. That's going to be an anniversary set, the 15th anniversary, which will be a structure build of the Four Weapons Blacksmith, which is the first location that we see in Ninjago. It's where Kai and Nia are working when Wu meets them, Samukai attacks them, and Kai starts his ninja journey. Which this is a really cool set, and it'll be a big improvement on the original Four Weapons Blacksmith, which was just called the Blacksmith Shop, and it was a terrible representation uh, of what the location looked like in the show. But it was also the pilot, so we don't know. Is the treehouse based on Alex and Shaq's treehouse? We'll have to wait and see, PBJ. Yes, and then we have here the Dragon of Life, 1,050 pieces. That could be anywhere from 100 to 120, I think, over here. So it'll depend. It'll depend on factors. We're gonna skip the old town just for 1 second. I miss the treehouse days on the way. We have the Ninjago 15th anniversary display, 447 pieces. That'll probably be a $50 set, is my best guess. I wouldn't be surprised. 50, hopefully not 60, but I think at least 50, somewhere in there. Yeah, Alex plows the lands. Yep. And then we have the Old Town, 4,851 pieces. That's a big set. Um, it this would make it the fourth biggest Ninjago set ever. Biggest is Gardens, second biggest is Markets, and the third biggest is Ninjago City, which is I think only 16 or 17 pieces bigger, or 16 or 17 pieces more than the Old Town. So I'm curious to see what they're going to be doing here with the Old Town. Could it be a modular? We don't know yet. Could it be something else? We also don't know yet. Some other sort of D2C. Uh, One of the things with these is that the names can sometimes change. So this may end up being a Ninjago City set, but it could very well be something else from Ninjago. We don't know. I I would lean more towards Ninjago City because we've got markets retiring this year, but workshops, the only other Ninjago modular out, will be the only one left on shelves, and that's hanging around for another 2 more years is what's currently rumored. And I don't think they want to leave that on its own. I think or at least not for very long. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, because they only left markets on its own for about 2 months before they introduced workshops. So I'm guessing they have a plan. And since it's Ninjago's 15th anniversary, I wouldn't be surprised. They've only ever released two modulars in back-to-back years with Ninjago City and Docks. That was 2017, 2018. But yeah. Hope it's a city set, PBJ. Where's Borg Tower? Lego's never gonna make Borg Tower. If they do make Borg Tower, it'll either be a playset version, which I think ship has sailed on that, or to be like a little microscale version, which I would not be opposed to. Yeah. So yeah, but the old town, it could be anything. I'm hoping that this is the Ninjago modular and that they do some other sort of D2C, like maybe a monastery of Spinjitzu D2C that we really need a new version of Lego. Lego, we need a new version. We need a new version of the monastery in Lego form. We really need that. But yeah, this will be interesting to see. I mean, just some speculation on my part. I wonder, kind of like a random theory throwing out there, I wonder if it could be a sort of amalgamation of city and docks and be like a weird combo of that for people who didn't get the original sets. But I doubt it. I doubt it. Another theory, if it's not a Ninjago modular, they could do Jamonokite Village, which was kind of like an old town in Ninjago. We could see something like that. That's like it's one of the first villages we encounter in Ninjago. To wait for TJ to build a Borg Tower, you're going to be waiting quite a while. I don't know. That project is no longer happening for Brickworld 26. I don't know when it'll be happening. It's a bit too big. I think Old Town will be a modular based on piece count. Yeah, I think so too. The biggest non-modular D2C that we've had for Ninjago is Tournament Temple City, which is like I think 3,200 pieces. I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah. So yeah. Um yeah, it's quite interesting. Quite interesting what they're going with here. Yeah, so lots of Ninjago news, lots of stuff, lots of speculation. I'm getting very excited. Very excited. And we haven't even seen all of season 3 part 2 yet for Dragons Rising. But I'm very curious to see what Lego has in store for next year because it's 15 years next year for Ninjago. So I'm really hoping for some good stuff. And this 15th anniversary display, I'm wondering what it'll be. Ooh, here's a theory. I feel like they'd call it something else if it was this, but they could do like how they did the Star Wars and the Marvel symbols or like the words, the logos. There it is, logos. That's the word. They could do a Ninjago logo. That'd be great to see. Maybe for I don't know if that would happen this year or next year rather. Maybe for 20 years. That'd be good. Old Town has said that Harry Potter in it. Wow. Wow, KO. That's just the way to get Fab to buy it. Oh, 3,489 pieces of Tournament Temple City. Yeah, I'm thinking of workshops for the piece count. Those like 3,200. But yeah. Hello, Amberlia.
Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
How does it sound?
Sounds better.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see. If it gets bad, let me know. And like I said, I'll just let you finish.
Yeah. Yeah, Nodex says it sounds good. So,
I had to put in different hardware.
oh,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
took so I had to go unbox hardware and
Mm,
yank it, do all this stuff.
yeah, tech issues are no fun. Yes. Yeah, we've just been talking about Ninjago piece counts and what they could mean.
Oh, I've been
We have this,
listening.
yeah, yeah, the big I could have zoomed in on this the whole time. Yeah, the old town set there with almost 5,000 pieces. It's gonna be crazy. Four weapons blacksmith as well. That'll probably be a day one for me. Like, I mean, the modular will be out there as well, but I'd probably wait on that for like at least for like double points or something, or a high threshold GWP. But four weapons blacksmith is something I would have to get right away. So yeah. Yeah, but lots of good stuff coming for Ninjago. Yeah.
Crap,
So
you're
yeah,
gonna lose me for a second. It's like restarting the software. Sorry, I'll be
oh,
back.
you're good. Okay. Yeah. All right. We're gonna cover more of this when we actually get to our topic, but we'll at least start taking a look at some of the Star Wars sides. Here, we'll look at this one. We'll look at this one that Indulgent likes. Wicket the Ewok. $130, 1,010 pieces, buildable Wicket. Very cute. Very cute. Where's Indulgent? Oh, Indulgent. But yes, we have a Wicket here, buildable Wicket. We have small Wicket as well, Wicket minifig, and a little display stand. Yeah, Indulgent left to get. Yeah, this is very cool. You know what? I love this. I love the use of this piece here. That's a Ninjago piece. That little piece there. There's indulgent. There's indulgent. That's a lot of emotes. There's the Wicked minifig. I believe there's some sort of like color error with this render. So the actual like this color, this isn't supposed to be dark brown, it's supposed to be reddish brown. It's just Lego renders being bad. I was feeding Opak. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly understandable. It's not scary. Wicked is now on the list. Good, PBJ. PBJ, what isn't on the list for you?
Okay, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, it was like, oh, there's a like firmware, blah blah blah, and it just started doing it.
Yeah. No stickers on this one as far as I'm aware, which is another win. So good. Yeah, it looks so good.
Sorry, just catching up on chat.
Yeah. The list is yeah. Here's a question, PBJ. Which is longer, the list of sets in your wanted list or the list of sets in your backlog?
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, so there's Wicked. That's one of the Star Wars sets coming out, and we will talk about these more,
Okay,
all of these
so
Star Wars
really
sets.
quick,
Hmm.
like, how did they make Wicket cute, yet they totally screwed up Chewbacca?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Lego did.
Okay,
I,
just curious.
yeah. Yeah, Lego with buildable creatures, buildable aliens, it's hit or miss. You wish the ATS this is already too expensive. No heck. 200 is already too expensive for what you're getting here. You want it to be 300? Yeah, see, Nodac's all like, you know, Lego's, Lego hates us. Lego is too expensive. And then they make this, and all of a sudden, Nodac's praising Lego and is like, I'll spend as much as possible.
Oh my gosh, can you still hear my keyboard?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, I have a clacky keyboard, and like I said, I do have new hardware, but I do not have the stuff set up still. So
Yeah.
Yoda was scary
Yeah,
too.
yeah, Yoda was kind of creepy, especially with the eyes. Yeah.
You know, I agree with Clever Pig. Neither is as cute as K2,
Oh, yeah, we've known about K2 for a while, but yeah, this is much better.
but K2 is adorable.
Yeah, this is great. Yeah, of the buildable droids that are out there, this is the one I'd love to get.
What about Chopper?
I mean, Chopper is. I'm thinking like not like astromech droid, like other kinds of droids.
Okay, because you
Like
almost
ast.
got like
Like I was thinking
blacklisted from this show.
I was thinking like
You
C3PO
realize
and the
that?
battle
Like
droid was that.
you almost got blacklisted from your
I
very own show.
no, I was thinking in terms of like buildable droids like this, like
Yeah.
in like this kind of shape. I wasn't thinking astromech. I'll be honest, Chopper did not enter my mind
Thank
when I
you.
said
Thank
that
you.
phrase.
Good, good. Good to know the sound is better.
Yeah, need Chopper. Yeah, yeah. No, Chopper's good too, but this is also good. I like both. But yeah, that's we're gonna talk a little bit more about these Star Wars sets in a minute once we get to our topic. So yeah, that is
Which we
that's gonna
should
bring
start making our way there because we're almost at
yeah,
the 1 hour mark.
yeah. So we're gonna go back to here. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do
Sorry,
the
I'm like the
thing.
time.
We will quickly do this segment so that we can do this kind of like a little intermission. Stop hitting on us short and stuff. Wow, no deck. I want to yeet the wicket for indulgent. Oh my goodness. But yeah, now we're gonna talk about how have you not seen that, which is the segment where I watch a movie every week or every month and report on it because I haven't seen any movies. Um, yeah, so this month's movie was Moana, which
Moana,
as soon as
way,
Amberlia found out I
way,
hadn't watched Moana,
way.
it was added to the list immediately.
Yes.
Yeah. Although to be fair, by the time Moana came out, there wasn't really anyone in like my inner circle that would have watched that movie.
Okay.
I, yeah,
So,
yeah. It was good. I enjoyed it. It's a good movie.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw like a lot of stuff coming of like, oh, you know, this character's gonna like show up at this point and this thing is gonna happen. And it was like, the gears were kind of turning as the movie was going on. But it was still very enjoyable. It's from your child. What? Does that
It
movie have
is.
a princess? Is
No.
is no.
No, she's a future chieftain.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't need to comment on
Oh,
PBJ.
yes, yes, yes. Okay, so the music, you know who like did the music, right?
I do not.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Right. That's what
Do you know who
that's what I
that
was
is?
thinking. Yes, I know who that is.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah.
Just checking, just in
Yeah,
case.
the guy the guy who did Hamilton. And he was also on House, which which is two very random things. Yeah. Uh yeah. So yeah, it was a good movie. It was a very enjoyable movie, very enjoyable
So,
journey to watch.
Nodak, she's not, and there's a very specifically a joke that she's like a princess with her little character. Oh
Yeah.
my god, so you never understood why I wanted Hey Hey so much then.
No, I get it now.
You get it now, right?
Yeah.
Is Hey Hey not the
Yeah,
oh, and
Hey Hey was
oh,
funny.
and I love the song Shiny.
Yeah, that was a good song.
That was so good. I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Um, oh my gosh. Wait. Hold on, because oh my god, Mo. Okay, I just want to make sure. Okay, never mind. Like if you see the face of the guy who sings it, like
Mhm.
you feel it.
Mm,
Was that your
but
favorite
okay.
song? There are like 3 correct answers.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was your favorite song from it?
I don't know if I could I think Shiny was probably the favorite, but I like them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
They're
oh
all
my gosh, and I can't tell you how many times my husband goes, "You're welcome."
Yeah, that was good too. You're Welcome was also, like, up there for me.
Oh my god, Nodak. That was not Vin Diesel. Whatever. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
and Pua is adorable, and I swear they it's funny because you think Pua's the one that's gonna go on the adventure, and it turns out it's Hey Hey. I
Yeah.
love Hey Hey.
Yeah, I thought
He's
Pooh was gonna
fantastic.
go on the adventure. And it's like, yeah, and then Hey Hey shows up, and I'm like, "Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense."
Oh, yeah, no, You're Welcome is super catchy, it totally is. It totally
Yeah. And yeah, wow, KO, you haven't seen Moana? Wow, KO. Wow.
He has a better excuse than you.
What excuse is that? I did not teach I did not teach Wicket to dance. That's not the kind of dancing that I do. As much as Nodak requests dances similar to that.
Sometimes you feel like yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that
I
movie,
I
like, gets
I'm
me. Oh,
innocent.
my god, at the end, though, like, oh, how did that make you feel, the end when, like, she's walking towards Taka?
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I had, like, chills. I was like, "Oh my god, that's Tafiti."
Yeah. Yeah, that was really good. I like kind of saw it coming, but like yeah, it all kind of clicked into place. So I'm like, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I think it's just the music is so good. The music is so good. I did not see the second one. My daughter liked it. I'm not really big on Disney sequels.
Mhm.
Well, it's because you haven't seen it, KO. Yes,
Well,
spoilers. How long ago did Moana come out?
didn't it come out in like 2016? I don't know.
They're doing a live action.
There you go. There you
Does
go.
that set that you saw, that mock that you saw make more sense now?
Yeah, that makes more sense.
And that's why I thought it was so beautiful, like, the way that they did, like, Tafiti that way.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah. Y yeah, I had no interest in it either.
Yeah.
You're not yourself when you're
uh,
angry. Oh, I love that. I love
wow.
that. That is fantastic.
Wow.
Okay, over mine aw.
Wow.
Yeah. No, Hey Hey is fantastic. I absolutely love him. And, like, when she's trying to keep him on the boat.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, so enough Moana talk. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give Moana?
I'd probably give it like an 8 or a 9, somewhere in that range. It was really good.
Okay, you can stay on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I really enjoyed
We could be friends.
it.
We could stay friends.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not a movie that I would, like, typically see, but it was an enjoyable movie. Yeah.
Yeah. You've seen Encanto.
Yes, I've seen Encanto. I was
Okay,
also that was another one to watch on the show, and
okay,
that was another 9, so,
okay. Just making sure, just
yeah,
making sure. I'm glad to know we can still be friends. It's good to know.
yeah. Yeah, and so, we don't know what the next movie will be yet, and, but we'll figure it out, and we'll have an answer for you guys by
See,
releases.
ah, if we timed it better, you should have had to watch Independence Day.
Mm.
You haven't seen that, have you?
No, I haven't seen that.
Ah.
Yeah. I could still watch it. Another movie I was thinking about was Jaws, because I haven't
Wait,
seen Jaws yet.
Fab? Fab? What? Wait, what?
Daryl, Amberlia, I think we both need to do this. Both need to give Fab a TJ look right here.
Um, um, what? I j Oh my gosh, you need to see oh my god, you need to see Encanto.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
Encanto was
oh,
good. It's TJ recommended. So
yes. Oh, it's so good.
there you go.
It is so good, and it's so funny because the girl who voices Mirabelle
Hmm.
is if you saw Brooklyn Nine-Nine, if you've ever seen that show, it's the
Nope.
girl who plays, like, Rosa? Sorry, I don't know why I said Rosa. Rosa, and she's, like, got, like, the deeper voice there, it doesn't sound anything like her. But oh my god, Encanto is fantastic. You need to see it. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah. Watch
talking
it, Fab.
about,
Yeah.
and then Drew
No Dex.
syndrome.
No Dex trolling. As usual, no Dex trolling. Yeah.
Jaws.
Jaws. Somehow Jaws is a movie I haven't seen. There was chat about it today, so I was thinking about
Wait, Fab, you can't you don't get no, because you haven't seen Encanto.
I mean, Fab, I've barely seen any movies. This is what happens.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you may be okay, I understand, but you need to take Encanto and put it at the very top of your list. The very top of your list, Fab. You absolutely God. Okay. Mm. I thought Coco made me cry, and then I saw Encanto. PBJ,
Wow, PBJ.
you're right. We do need a band command.
Yeah, now it's for PBJ, yeah.
Rosatians, yes. Oh yeah. Doug Judy. Oh my god, yes, yes. Yes, it's another banger. It's so oh my god, it's so good. It's so good.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, but wait. Have you seen Detective Pikachu?
No, I haven't seen any I have, like, almost no exposure to Pokemon. The
I
most
like
exposure
what
I get to
I don't
Pokemon
know. I
is
don't know that it
Alex opening
counts as
Pokemon
like
cards.
something you need to see, but those Pokemon are so damn cute.
That's just something I
They're
should just
so
put on the
cute.
list to watch when I can. What is that even
Oh my
on?
gosh.
What
Fab.
streaming
Okay,
service
good.
is
You
that
will.
on?
Yes, yes. It is fantastic. It is fantastic. Okay, but I mean, I can't say like, oh my God, you haven't seen Detective Pikachu because why
Mhm.
would you see it? Um, but I mean, Independence Day.
I mean, I could watch that. That could be the next movie.
I mean, that's kind of like I feel like why that would be important is because I think there is a cultural significance and stuff in movies and things that play after that. It is dated, I will say, but like I yeah, I mean I can't remember if it came out before Men in Black, but like Will Smith was really big at the time. And
It came out
yeah,
a year before Men in Black, it looks like, because
year
it
before. Okay.
came out in 1996.
Yeah. He did a couple alien movies for sure, like that were involved with
Yeah.
aliens.
Oh, I can
But
watch it.
like
It's
the
streaming
speed
for
oh
free
yes.
right now.
Yes. Okay. Don't watch any of the other ones, but see the original Independence Day.
Yeah. The yeah, the 1996 film. That's free to watch right now. So I can make that happen.
Nice.
Free to watch on Tubi.
Yes, yes, Fab. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The first one. He was in everything. He was in everything. It's based on a true story, TJ.
I'm not gonna know Nodak. I'm assuming it's not because it's you saying that.
Sorry. Just thinking about that movie. It's based on a true story. And Bill Pullman as the president of the United States. Oh my god. Oh my god. And Jeff Goldblum. We've got us some Jeff Goldblum in that one. Oh my god, 1996. Oh my god. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I see a few
It was a long time ago.
actors I recognize.
Randy Quaid. Oh yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. There it is. There it is. I heard their Fresh
All right.
Prince of Bel Air. having a movie or something. I know there was a reboot of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, there was a reboot. I don't know about a movie though.
Um, let's see here. Best Will Smith Wild Wild West. Oh my gosh, Josh. Okay, in all fairness, every so often, Will Smith's song for that movie gets stuck in my head for no reason. For no reason. Like the chorus of that song, because he has a song for every movie he's in, right? Um, did he do it for maybe not for Independence Day, but definitely every other one. And that still gets stuck in my head. Oh, you saw Detective Pikachu was sipping on 2 screwdrivers? Nice. I saw it in the theater
That's
too.
indulgent.
I
Yeah,
saw it in
I
the
remember
theater too. I
seeing.
mean, I had a
I saw
kid with
trailers
me,
for it.
which was my
I yeah,
oh
I
my
did
god,
not see
he's
it
so
in
cute.
theaters.
Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Yeah, we'll save that one though. Yes,
Yeah.
he was absolutely in everything. Uh, yes, yes. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. Not the Wild Wild West film.
Mhm.
Oh, yes, the guy who played Data is in Independence Day. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh, he's like the weird doctor dude. Yes. Okay, that's your movie. Awesome.
All right, that's my movie, and that concludes. How have you not seen that?
Yes.
So let's transition.
Make way. Moana, it's time you
All
knew.
right, so
Village of
now
Motunui is all you need. Sorry.
now we are going to talk. No, you're good. We're going to talk about our topic for today's show, which is that Lego prices are too damn high.
Too damn high.
Yes, Lego
They
has
are.
gotten very expensive, and especially with the recent Star Wars reveals, it's gotten to be too much. Too
Yeah.
much. So, yes. So, hold on. I just remembered something that I need to pull up. And a special article. There we go. Okay. There we go. So yeah, so let's get the screen share going. We need the caption here. There we go. So, Star Wars. So, a bunch of Star Wars sets got revealed last week. Yeah, everyone's been talking about them because the majority of them people feel are very pricey and not good value for money. Let's start with a small example here. TJ rant. I don't know if this will be a full on rant, but we have the smaller example. We have the 327th Star Corps Clone Troopers Battle Pack. So this is a battle pack. This is a super battle pack, I suppose. Past couple of super battle packs have been $30, but not this one. This one is right there, $45 for 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 this for this.
I am with you.
This Amberlia, does this look like $45 worth of stuff to you?
No,
If this were
no.
$30, would it look like $30 worth of stuff to you?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. No, Zizu, that's US money. Yeah. And there's stickers too. I know that'll get indulgent. That'll get indulgent shaking. But yes, yeah, so this got revealed. There's all the figs. We have 327th Clone Troopers for the first time since 2005 or 2007 actually. The OG style of clones, the original. Three super battle droids, and then all this different stuff. So we have a slightly smaller ATRT compared to the last ATRT, the 501st one that came out. We have a dwarf spider droid, which admittedly looks kind of good. But yeah, this does not look good. This does not look like good value. This is a bit too pricey for what it is. But it's not the only one. Oh, it's not the only one. Let's take a look at this one. The Battle of Fallujah Separatist MTT, $160 for what this thing is. Where are the dimensions? I want to see the dimensions. So this is 5.5 inches tall, almost a foot long, and 5 inches wide. Wouldn't pay more than $35 for that. I agree, Fab. I agree. Take the droid out and it'd be 20. No, you take the minifigs out and it'd be $20. Yeah. So yeah, this kind of goes with the battle pack actually, because this has Ayla Sakura, who we haven't seen in fig form since 2017. We have our first ever Commander Bly minifig, who has a bunch of new parts, all different parts from the standard through 27th. The reintroduction of Commando droids, this time in pearl dark gray rather than the dark brown that they were in 2012, 2013. My personal theory with that is they don't want to have to do two different colors for these legs, and these legs already exist in pearl dark gray for the super battle droid, so it's just like same color, because you could make an argument that these commando droids are supposed to be pearl dark gray. But anyway, yeah, this has 6 battle droids, a pilot, so the pilot torso is no longer exclusive to the GWP, which was my theory all along. I called it. Let the record show that I called it. Yeah, so MTT opens up, has some different stuff. It's a pilot seat up there, the little droid rack that holds 6 droids there, and you can put the staff back here and store their weapons as well back here. Yeah, the blaster's just sticking to the Technic brick. Yeah, yeah. To get some lifestyle pictures. So that look at that. That's so small. It's so small. It looks good for what it is. I will be honest, like proportion wise, yeah, it's a playset. Yeah, it can only hold 6 droids, but the days of being able to get an MTT that holds 16 battle droids, those are long gone. And I think they did a good job designing the set. It's just overpriced. This is $160. Amberlia, does this look like $160 to you?
No.
Yeah. I mean, look at the size of it compared to the person playing with it. Look at
Josh,
that.
I have
It's
no
so
idea what
small.
that means. Do you know what that means,
Yeah.
TJ?
I don't. I have no idea.
Okay, just curious if I was missing something.
Yeah. It's
So,
such a small thing.
okay, here's the other thing, right? Um,
Mhm.
so here's the other thing. Because a lot of times we look at this through the lens of like Lego collectors, right? Or like if you're a Star Wars fan, um, someone with more disposable income for a hobby like this, right? But
Yeah.
this is a playset,
Mhm.
right? Like I feel like it's really important to really like, you know, have that mindset that first and foremost, parents are supposed to buy this for children to play with.
Yeah.
This is not it's not meant for display. It has stuff for playing, right?
Yeah. This is meant to be played with. Yeah, and
It's
this is
meant to be
9
played
plus
with.
KO.
Um, and it's just like, how in the world does Lego expect parents to be able to shell out like this? And it's
Yeah.
the reason that the reason that, like, I feel strongly about this is because so I spent $200 on a set for my kid, right? Now, mind you, I
Mhm.
got bang for my buck out of that set. That set is insane. And my daughter sat there for all day long. Not once did she ask to play Roblox or anything. And that means so much as a parent, like to have her working on something that challenges her, that, lets her work with her motor skills. Like, I I hate that Lego's becoming a luxury toy for children because of how important what it represents, when she's done building, the storytelling, like, that kids would do with this. That's the idea, is for them to come up with these stories and things, and, it's upsetting to see it becoming, like I said, a luxury toy that the children who need this kind of interaction the most are being priced out of.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Indulgent and I were having a little bit of a chat back and forth off stream about some of this topic about how Lego was getting so pricey, and yeah, it's really unfortunate to see just so many people priced out of the Lego thing. And Lego, we kind of talked a little bit about how Lego's kind of losing their way in a little bit of that sense. They're uh
That's
they're not really
2
focusing
Nintendo
on.
Switch games.
Oh my
I like that,
goodness.
Sisu.
Yeah. They're not really focusing on their core values anymore. They're just focusing on making money, making as much money as they can. And it's like, yeah, the Star Wars fans will pay, some of the Star Wars, like the hardcore Star Wars fans will pay full price for this on day one. But that doesn't mean you need to charge an insane amount of money for this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then yeah, I'll switch over to another one. The other $160 set, the Republic Juggernaut here, which is set issues aside, this should have been a UTAT, but that issue aside, this is small. This is small for
Yeah.
what you get. Again, proportioned well, designed well. You could make an argument that it's not because there's actually been talk about it falling apart when handled. One of the land reviewers pointed this out, and it's generated
Mm,
some discussion about this because unlike past turbo tanks or juggernauts that have had a sort of Technic structure that goes all the way up to the top, this one does not. The
okay,
Technic's just down here. There's nothing up here. So
so
if you pick it up from the top, it's a bit too flimsy and it'll
maybe
fall apart.
maybe this is something like that I don't know, maybe it's an urban legend at this point, I don't know. But I always thought that Lego, very specifically, like the whole selling point and why you want their bricks and their building sets are because like these are tested for play. Like there was supposed to be this emphasis on like the way they designed their sets was specifically with them in with children and playing in mind. And I feel like again, this is because adults have found this nostalgia for it because even after COVID was over, people still like were like into Lego as adults. I feel like they have shifted that emphasis towards, well, okay, we can charge a lot for it and we don't have to focus on the durability and the playability anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think for licensed themes specifically, it's worse than some of Lego's original themes because that draws in a larger market because for Lego's original themes, it's like all or like for the most part Lego community contained. Like it'll
Mhm.
draw in Lego fans specifically, and maybe like a few other people who like the look of the set. But Star Wars will draw in all kinds of people. So and like Star Wars, Marvel, DC, and other licensed themes will draw in like a ton of people.
Well, that's what I meant about the
Yeah.
nostalgia bait, right?
Yeah.
Where,
Yeah, that's where they get you. Yeah.
yeah, so it's weird because I feel like people like to say, "Oh, well, it's more expensive because it's licensed." No,
Yeah.
they can charge more for it because it's licensed. That's
Yeah.
all it is,
Yeah.
literally. Um,
Yeah. All right.
oh,
Do have to interrupt for a second. I'm gonna switch us back to
yes.
the screen just momentarily because we have just been rated by Clipsy's Bricks with a party of 11 people. Thank you so
Oh,
much,
well,
Clipsy's
thank you
Bricks. Thank
so
you so much
much.
for bringing your community over.
Yes.
That's Amberlia. This is TJ. we're clicking bricks, our podcast show together.
Okay,
We're
wait, I love
chatting.
this. I love this
You
because he comes in and he's all, "That set is trash."
know. Yeah, yeah.
That
We are
that
talking
is just
about how
perfect. He's like,
expensive.
he raids in, he's like, "Wait, that set is trash."
Yeah, we're talking about how expensive Lego is at the moment and how prices are too
Yeah,
high.
yeah, we're
Clipsy. But
talking
yes,
about
welcome
that.
in. Clipsy, what
Yeah,
were you working on? Tell us how your stream went, and if you have to
yes,
raid and run, uh, no worries. Your community is in safe hands here with us. So yes, thank you, Clipsy.
yes, yes,
Uh,
yes,
yeah, and then it
yes,
looks like Brooks Bricks came with the raid. I see several
yes.
people attempting to pull a Greg and salute the stream, which is a whole thing. Yeah,
Oh,
it's not.
no worries, Matt.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Thank you for raiding over.
yes,
Thank
yes,
you for
hello,
coming over with the
Raiders.
raid, Matt,
Yes, yeah,
and have a good night.
yeah. And obviously, I mean, we make the joke, the Lego prices are too damn high. Um,
Yeah,
but, like we were talking about, these aren't like luxury sets, right? These are meant to be toys for children, right?
yeah,
Um,
yeah,
and again, like it when you see a bunch of adult Lego fans complaining about price, it can feel, I don't know, a little less little disingenuous because it's like, well, why are you spending money as an adult on Lego? Um,
yeah,
but when you really think about it, and again, you realize this is a toy for children. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. And
Ooh,
Eclipse is building a
cyberpunk.
cyberpunk skyscraper mock.
Nice.
Very cool, Eclipse.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah. This is supposed to be a play set. This is how much? What's the age rating? Of this 9+, same as the other one. Uh, Besides the durability, the potential durability issues, which we'll see what happens with that. Um, yeah, it's so small for what it is.
It's
It
true,
and
it's
it's
true, Clipsy.
so
I was
pricey.
just mentioning that, like, when we
Yeah,
complain about it, it sounds like we're just being salty, but again,
yeah,
I'm bringing it back to the fact that, Lego's lost sight of some of its values as a company. I get it, corporate greed, blah, 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 but they certainly don't sell themselves that way.
yeah, yeah, uh, yeah. It's just yeah, and like the figs are okay or whatever. I mean, ever like the figs are like a separate issue. That's like a design issue, and that's like more an adult area issue of like complaining about
Yeah.
how odd this person doesn't like printed wastegapes. This the person doesn't like helmet holes. I mean, I don't mi- I don't mind those issues as much because you know the wastecape thing is kind of weird because Lego said they stopped including those because figs can't sit down, but they still can sit down with wastegapes. So who knows what they're doing? Um, the helmet holes, that's so you can attach things to the helmet. Kids, I guess, want to do that. So that's why that's there. They look ugly, but
Yeah,
it's for
yeah.
playability.
And
But
and Fab, I get that, like, there are some
yeah.
bigger pieces in here, especially, like, the wheels and stuff, but it doesn't
Yeah,
justify
this
it.
is yeah, no. And like on previous turbo tanks, they've just used like a massive wheel piece instead of this whole brick build thing. And like the brick
Yeah.
built thing, maybe the design matches better. Hello, Ricky Bricks.
Hello,
Maybe it matches better
welcome.
to what to what's in the movies, but
Oh,
it
wait,
also does
did we both click
inflate the
it? I
piece
think we
count a
both
bit.
clicked it.
I didn't click anything.
Oh, okay, then I don't know what I'm doing.
I I, I don't know. It's fine. It's technology. It's fine. Yeah. So yeah, it's it's so expensive. And it's unattainable. I mean, I saw a post today on Instagram, someone's Insta story talking about like how just Star Wars is just so pricey and they showed only a few sets that you could really get from Star Wars if you've got a very small budget and it's just a couple of different mechs or a microfighter is really what it was, which is which is crazy. It's crazy 'cause like these things aren't attainable for kids anymore. Is really really it's really sad to see.
Yeah.
Like I said, should be getting smaller to help keep the prices from increasing. Instead, Lego shrinks the sets and ups the price. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it is really sad. Yeah, Bricky Bricks, you've given up on Star Wars. I get closer and closer every day to reaching that point with Star Wars. Like, I love Star Wars, but Lego Star Wars, I don't know if I have that same love for it anymore. Yeah, Clipsy, there is that. I think whichever
Wow.
Mosasaur thing, it doesn't have a molded dinosaur in it, so there's no like factor in there. But yeah, that it's literally $100 less. Or like
You know,
you could go to like a similarly priced Ninjago set, the Guardian Dragon. I mean, it's a very different thing, but
yeah.
just double the piece count for $10 less than what this is.
You know, I was just with Ricky Bricks. Honestly, like I'm kind of considering really moving away from licensed Lego unless like there's just something instead of, something I really have just got to have. Um I'm kind of starting to feel like I want to move away from it and just
Yeah,
like yeah, I love Star Wars, don't get me wrong. Um but like I mean, if there's a UCS Ghost, I'm gonna give them all my money, but that's a UCS set.
yeah,
You can charge as much as you want. You're it's freaking adults, that's fine. Well, of course, we still want it to be reasonably priced, but when it comes to play sets, the stuff that is for children, no matter how much I might want it, I'm thinking I might stop.
yeah, yeah. That's totally understandable. Yeah, the original 2005 Turbo Tank is better. The 2010 Turbo Tank is also better. 2016 one is okay. I used to own that one, but I ended up selling it. The redeeming quality in that set was the Jedi. Two Jedi figs are pretty valuable. Yeah, you only buy a few Star Wars sets, fab. I with Star Wars lately, I'm trying to concentrate on stuff based on
Loomy
new
bricks.
shows. I'm trying to concentrate with Star Wars with stuff based on the new shows and whatnot because it's less likely that Lego's going to go back and revisit any of those shows. So like we don't know if Lego's ever going to make Ahsoka sets ever again or like make Ahsoka sets in 20 years. Like is that even going to matter in 20 years? So like those sets for example I would get now. But like they've proven that like original trilogy and Clone Wars era stuff they will always make. So yeah, yeah. So it's all there. Here's another one. This one isn't as bad on the price point. Still a little pricey, but not too bad. Uh, the V19 Torrent, $65, 567 pieces. Buy Fantasy Garfield sets. I'm because of that Viking Village purchase. I need to keep myself in Lego jail fab, so I cannot be enabled right now. But maybe later. Yeah, yeah. And I suppose the other thing we're talking about this isn't design issues. This is print quality issues. Like we have those issues with like white prints on different pieces and things. Like we had the pink Commander Fox torso and and other such examples like that. It's like if Lego's not going to give us the best possible product, then why pay these ridiculous prices for it? It doesn't matter anymore. I have to not buy stuff for a little while. I'd love to, but it's not gonna happen right now. But yeah, so my I do have a theory with these,
Oh.
with some of these
Mhm.
prices. I have a theory, and I'm not the only one to suggest this. I've had a few other people talk about it. Yeah, but my theory is that so these two sets, I'll focus on these two, were originally rumored to be 150. My theory is that these were or like where the designers were with like a price bracket was originally 120, but then Lego priced them at 150 so that when they go on sale at other retailers or even at lego.com, because Lego's been doing occasional sales, it's just the original retail price that Lego wanted to charge. And then they were forced to raise the prices even further because of the tariffs. And I say forced because Lego's already charging a lot for these sets and they already make a lot of profit. And like for some stuff I could understand, but for how pricey these already were even before the slight upcharge compared to what was rumored for the prices, it doesn't. Yeah, I don't like it. But yeah, I think like these were originally supposed to be 120 and Lego ups the price so that the sale is just the retail price. And I would say the same thing with the battle pack. Like this was supposed to be a $30 battle pack
Mhm.
and then they upped it to 40 so that the sale price would be just retail. Yeah, that's my theory there. So yeah, I think the battle pack in particular is that's particularly awful because this is something you want to get multiples of. This is something you want to army build. But even just one copy, that's a lot of money to spend on one set. And you have the Clone Trooper and Battle Droid Battle Pack out there right now for $30, and it's even on sale, so you can get it on discount for 24. So basically half the price of what this is, or very close to half the price, for something that's very comparable. And I think even the box sizes are the same. So, yeah, parents are going to look at that. They're going to say, these are the same size of thing. This is roughly the same volume of stuff.
Mhm.
Am I going to go with this thing that's this price or this thing that's double the price of this thing? Is these sets aren't going to sell. I mean, some people will buy them, but yeah, these at these prices, no one's going to. Very few people will buy these right away. And bye, Fab. Fab has to go.
Bye. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah.
So lovely having you.
Yes. Thank you for tuning in, Fab. Guys, make sure you're following Fab Blondie's Perks on YouTube and Twitch.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say as well, Star Wars is not the only culprit for this. Another particular culprit for this is Marvel. I'm going to focus in on this one. Spider-Man versus Oscorp.
Mhm.
808 pieces, $140 for this. For this.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. And if and Marvel is almost worse than Star Wars because most of the figs don't even get leg detailing. They reuse a bunch of the faces for some stuff, and it's not very good. This is not a lot for $140.
Mhm.
Yeah,
No,
it's like
it's
more.
not. And again, these are play sets, people.
Yeah, this is a play set, and this is also meant to connect with some of those other buildings that they've put out with, like the set with the spot, and then there's also Peter Parker's apartment, which I think is coming out in August as well. This set, which this is $54. That's also a lot of money. Yeah, but look at this. This is $23. This thing. That does not look like 23. That looks like a $15 set.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they'll get everyone to buy this anyway, KO, because as KO points out, because this the second time they've included Craven the Hunter in a set, and the first set is really expensive.
Mm.
They've got a new Green Goblin variant that's kind of based on the new Ultimate Universe Green Goblin design. You've got a new version
Have a
of this
safe drive. Bye.
but by PBJ. You got this Spider Girl, Spider Woman, whoever this is, in here as well. Who's I don't I like a similar version has appeared in other sets, but I don't. Again, I'm not that familiar with Spider-Man, so I don't
See,
know.
okay, so can I just tell you,
Hmm.
that's an adult thing.
You know.
Like I think like the majority of people who care that there's a second Craven, I think that the majority of them are going to be over the age of like 18.
Yeah. I mean, I think not necessarily that it's a second Craven, but more that you get Craven might
Well,
be
yes, but
something
that's
that
what I
kids care about
mean
more. Yeah.
is like Lego again, it's because I feel like Lego is thinking about the the older, collectors and because here's the thing. Here's the thing. They can if they can sell less sets, right?
Hmm.
But at a higher markup, that is way better for them in general because they're using less material. They're, they don't have to have as many boxes, all this stuff, but they're getting but they're getting even more bang for their buck out of it. It's similar like with a lot of video games and live services and pay to win stuff where if you have a couple of what they call whales who are willing to like put tons of money into this game,
Yeah.
like you don't have to worry about making a game for everybody. Um it's
Yeah.
it's it's this thing that I feel like I've seen just happening in general, where there's catering to these to people with, like, the deeper pockets and things, again, knowing they can sell less but still make more money,
Hmm.
and that's where I feel like a lot of this stuff is moving.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, it's particularly bad in the license themes, but yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Well, yeah, because the license themes are the only ones you could get away with it.
Yeah. Like with Ninja, you can't get away with this in Ninjago. Like, because
Well,
it's pretty
no.
much like new stuff every time, and Ninjago doesn't have that mass appeal to everyone, where it's like, oh, it's this random character from whatever. I mean, occasionally, like in like workshops, for example, Ninjago City workshops, they had Harumi in there, and that's been an expensive fig. But
Mhm.
people outside of Ninjago aren't going to recognize that, whereas
Yeah.
people outside of Lego will recognize, ooh, Kraven the Hunter. He's cool. Or ooh, new Green Goblin design based on the Ultimate Universe. He's cool.
Mhm.
Or whoever this spider lady is. Or like in this Peter Parker apartment set, Hobgoblin.
Okay.
We haven't
So,
it yeah.
to lighten the mood a little,
Hmm.
they should have made a Madam Web set.
I mean they made a set
With a
with
big old
Morbius in it.
Pepsi sign.
They made a set
They
with Morbius in
absolutely
it,
should
so
have done it.
anything would have been possible.
I'm sorry, I'm like, they should have there should have been a Madam Web one.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have been good. Yeah. Or like here's another set here. This random, another
Yeah,
endgame battle,
no,
another
I
section of
mean,
the endgame battle. And
yeah,
no one would want this
yeah.
except it's got like the endgame war machine in it. The endgame Iron Patriot war machine minifig here. And so that draws everyone in. Because it's the one
Yeah.
fig you need to complete everything.
No, it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I'm just gonna do, like, our time check because we 'cause we're getting close to, like, the 2-hour
Yeah.
mark.
Hmm.
But yeah, no, I think it's pretty. you know, obviously, I think Star Wars and Marvel are the most egregious of these.
Yeah. I
Um,
think
but but
Batman
yeah,
is Batman is pretty is isn't so great about it either, but there's not enough Batman or DC sets to
yeah,
warrant as much
yeah.
attention.
And I do feel like DC is almost like a fantastic example of where we're not making things for kids. Because
Yeah.
if you were making things for kids, where's Wonder Woman? Where's
Mm,
Superman? Like it's
yeah.
what
This is
adults are into Batman. So
this
there's
is
a
like
bunch of
our first
Batman sets.
this is our first Superman minifig in like 4 or 5 years, I think. I haven't it's been so
Why
long,
Superman
I
and
don't even
Batman
remember.
theme?
Because they don't update the DC theme. And yeah,
And
this is our 1 August set here is the
yeah.
Batman Forever Batmobile. This is targeted towards adults. We've got Arkham Asylum coming out in
Yeah.
September. That's a $300 set. That's for adults. Like that
Yes, that is, and that's
kids are not
fine.
gonna be able to get
It's
that.
not like you can't have
Yeah,
adult sets. I think that's fantastic,
yeah.
for
I
us.
think I
But
think the issue with
it's the
DC
play
is that
sets.
yeah, there's the issue with DC is that there just are no play sets, or there's very few play sets for
Oh.
kids. Good
Ricky
night, Ricky
Brick, we
Bricks.
loved
Thanks for
having
popping
you.
in.
Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Yeah. Like, they came
Well,
out
and
with
that's what I mean
yeah.
is where you can see Lego's focus on, the people with expendable income,
Yeah.
because there are no play sets in DC. I mean, DC girls, my daughter loved to watch the DC girls, like the Lego,
Mhm.
um, and I know they were mini dolls, but she loved to watch like the little cartoon. I think it's on Netflix or something, and she still watches it. Like what? Where did that go for young girls with
Yeah.
all the fun
Hold on.
superheroes and stuff like that? Um, and I mean, I think
There
the
it is.
Disney princess stuff is pretty egregious too in its pricing.
Yeah, there were only 12 sets, and they stopped making sets in 2017. It looks like that was the only year they made sets except for the Comic-Con Batgirl that was
Oh,
here.
crypto saves the day.
Yeah, there's a crypto.
Oh,
It's
that's
not the
adorable.
crypto from the movie, but
No, but it's
it is a
adorable
crypto.
still.
Yeah. There's only been, like, 2 crypto minifigs, or parts, or
Yeah, I do
whatever you
not
wanna
know
call
why
it.
why Superman needs a mech. That's weird.
B because Lex Luthor has kryptonite, I
Okay,
guess, I don't
no,
know.
he needs a mech because then they just have to recut it. Just it's the same exact design with different color parts. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
because we have the Batman mech right here is, like,
Yeah, they can
similar.
just do the exact same thing over and over again and just
Yeah.
change the colors.
Yeah, and they've got M Marvel doing the mechs too, and
Yeah,
yeah, it's the same stuff. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just
All right, all
yeah.
right. Let's wrap up. Let's wrap up. My head's starting to hurt from like just
Yeah.
my anger pounding here.
Yeah, yeah, so that's just kind of our discussion on Lego prices. Feel free to continue the discussion in the replay gang and the comments below once
Yes.
the stream has been posted. We've had some good input as well from the chat. So yes, also hello again, replay gang. Said hi to you earlier.
Hello.
Hi again. All right, so let's get back to this and let's remove this and let's transition, move into wrapping up.
Well, let's start with you,
Yeah,
TJ.
yeah.
What are you up to? Where are you going to be?
Where am I not going to be at this point?
That's yeah. Should I put you on the big
Because
screen?
that's no, I'm just showing this again. We've already seen
Yeah,
this.
here we go.
Um, yeah, on my streams at 7 p.m. Central on Mondays, I will be continuing this set, the Lumi Bricks Bamboo House, which has been good so far. I've been enjoying it. You know, there's some funky extra pieces, but it's been good otherwise. Uh, let's see what else. I'm on Sundays at 2 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. Central with Fat Blondie's Bricks, who is in chat earlier, as well as One Brick Stud over on Bricking with Friends, and we chat and Lego and things there. And then I'm just gonna be able to show you guys manuals. Starting this Saturday, should go for the next few Saturdays. I will be building alongside Lady McBrick, One Brick Stud, and Monarch. We are going to be building. We're going to be building different Ninjago modulars. I am going to be building Ninjago City, which I'd love to show you, but it's all in bags in a pile over there. So I'm just going to show you guys the manuals. And yeah, so we're gonna start that. We're gonna do a few weeks streaming, and that'll be starting at 8 a.m. Central on Saturday, and that'll be the next few Saturdays. So I think the first one in there is the 12th. So we'll do the 12th, the 19th, and the 26th, and we'll do 4-hour streams is the plan. And that should hopefully that'll be enough time for me to finish this build. I don't know. I think Chris will be able to finish one Burke said he'll be able to finish workshops, which is what he's working on. Nicole might have a bit more of a challenge because she's building markets. That's a lot. But yeah, so yeah, that's coming up from me, and yeah, so I've got all the things happening. And as Brooks likes to say, I stream anywhere but my own channel. So yeah, so I'm all over the place. But yeah, you find me hanging out. So yeah. Yeah, and the Ninjago modular stream, I believe will several people will be streaming that, so I'll be streaming that and Nicole will be streaming that. Nicole's hosting it, so she'll for sure be streaming that. And if I can figure it out, I will be streaming that as well. So yeah, so that's what's coming up for me. Amberlia, what is coming up from you? What are you up to?
Nothing. This. I'll be back
Yeah.
for releases.
Make sure you're following Amberlia on Twitch and YouTube anyway, because you never know. You never. I'm gonna say that as long as we keep
You
this show
are.
running,
You're
I'm
gonna
going to
keep
say
saying
that.
it. You
You
are.
never know
You
when
are.
Amberlia might stream. Amberlia is back down in the Lego room, so things are possible now.
It needs to be despidered first.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
King 77, are you listening? The Lego room needs to be
He is
despidered.
not. He's nerding right now. He is playing Magic right now.
Ah. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's coming up from each of us. So hopefully we see Amberlia stream. Let's hope so. Because
I
because
do
I
have to
miss
build this
Amberlia
thing.
streams. Yeah. And then as far as the next Clicking Bricks episode, that will be for sure will be August releases. That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Are there a
Don't
lot?
know when that'll. Yeah, there's a lot. So we are
Oh,
going
good.
to have to go. We're gonna have to go quickly. We've covered some of them already, like the
Okay.
Ninjago stuff we've
We're,
talked
we're
about.
breezing through. We're breezing
Yeah,
through. We're just
some
gonna
of
be
the
like,
stuff
look,
we
this
will
is
have to go.
releasing. Cool. Next.
Yeah, especially with themes we don't care about. It'll just be like,
Yes.
this is coming out.
Yes.
We'll try and highlight a few things, but yeah. And we don't know when they'll be for sure yet. It looks like the 29th is the last Tuesday of the month, so that might be an optimal time, but we will see for releases.
Yeah.
Yeah, so follow our Instagram page for updates on that. We'll usually post the day of when we'll be going live, and then on when I do my Twitch streams, I'll usually promote it and say, this is when we're going live and what's happening. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So yeah, we will be back for that.
One
We do still
pieces.
have we do still have that Technic set to race against each other and build. So
Oh, good Lord.
that's
Okay.
that's I don't count that as in the backlog, but it is backlog adjacent. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someday we'll do it.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
It'll happen. Yeah. So yes, thank you all so much for watching. Very very
Yes,
much.
thank
Every single one
you.
of you is appreciated. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure to like the stream and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And Twitch, make sure to follow, turn on notifications for both. You can always catch the replays on YouTube if you missed the stream live, but you can catch us live on both platforms, YouTube and Twitch.
Yes.
Again, follow our Instagram as well for any updates. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching.
Yes, thank
Feel
you.
free to comment anything about today's stream, whether it's about the deals and the sales, if you picked up anything for all the sales that are going on or will be going on in the future, if they add more. Um, Feel free to comment about our main topic as well. Feel free to comment how about all the movies I haven't seen, because there's so many I haven't seen. But yes, yes, thank you all for watching. Really appreciate it. We really appreciate each and every one of you for watching. Yes, and
Yes.
we will see you guys next time.
Oh, wait, I have to do 2. Wait, does
Yeah,
that do it?
yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, all the
All right.
confetti.
Yes.
Right.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Right. Bye.
Bye.